Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
welcome to Delicious!
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
welcome to Delicious!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pirate Field as we are getting ready. This game between Pensacola State College and the Chipola Indians. Aubrey Elmore here with you on the call. We appreciate you watching live Pensacola State College Pirate Network, and also on WSRE Connect 23.5. And we are nearing the end of the regular season for both of these teams, and taking a look at the Division I Panhandle Conference standings. Gulf Coast State out in front with a 15-9 record in conference play. Northwest Florida State 12-8, while Pensacola State on a 3-game winning streak lined up to an 11-9 record as they are in third place. Chipola 10-10 and Tallahassee State 4-16. So very the middle part, especially between Northwest, Pensacola State, and Chipola. Extremely tight, and these teams are only within a game and a half apart from each other. 10-10 record Chipola, Pensacola State 11-9, so this should be a good matchup here. Pensacola State will finish their last 4 games of the season against Chipola College. Of course, the game today, the game Thursday, then they have 2 games on the road in Marietta this weekend, and a doubleheader on Saturday. We are looking at who's out on the field for Pensacola State College. Of course, Mason O'Nate is the shortstop. Lincoln Pax over in left field. Caden Wilkes is designated hitter. Taft Middleton in right field. Will Barter playing behind the plate and catching. Drew Reeves over at first. Hunter Vaughn, the second baseman. Brennan Ugalera over at third. And Jaden Gummersbach is out in center field. On the mound for Pensacola State, we have the left-handed pitcher, number 3, Carson Small. He will face up against a left-handed batter in the Luke Williams, the center fielder for Chipola, as we get things started here. Small from the stretch. He kicks and deals. Fastball hits the outside part of the plate for a strike. The count is 0-1 here early on. Small once again aiming towards the outside part. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is a beautiful afternoon for baseball here in Pensacola, Florida. Great conference matchup between both of these teams. 2-1 count to Luke Williams, who is the leadoff hitter for Pensacola State College, or for Chipola rather. Pensacola State, of course, starting out on the field. Gets a piece of that and hits it back towards the backstop and foul. The count is even up 2-2. Small will come set, and as he deals against the lefty. And gets him swinging, strike 3. What a way to start things off. A strikeout and an out to start things off here in the top of the first inning. So let's take a quick look at Carson Small so far this year, the freshman from Warner Robins, Georgia. Playing in his 11th game of the year. 9.28 ERA, 0-3 so far, his 11th appearance, 4th start. 21 1/3 innings pitched so far this year. Facing against the righty, Garrett Harper, who's playing at third for Chipola today, gets a small piece of that one. Roller that's going to head over, the throw on the first. And he is thrown out. Kind of a fumble over there. Struggling with it was Drew Reeves, but able to make the throw, the 3-1 combination to get the second out. As J.C. Vanek stepped to the plate, another lefty. Left-handed hitter, right-handed hitter. Now we're back to a lefty. That one's high for a ball. 1-0 is your count here with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. Of course, this is a 9-inning game today. It's a high fly ball heading back towards the wall, towards the fence, and it's going to bounce off. And heading towards second is Benek as he is able to slide in and make it in time with a 2-out double. As the Indians have a runner over at second and 2 outs. Diaz will head to the plate. I think Benek was expecting that ball to go out, and it hit right at the top of that fence. Zay Diaz now steps in. Cleanup hitter for the Indians. First plate appearance was looking for a bunt. Pulls back in time. Said for Pensacola State College, a 3-game winning streak. Really took care of business in their last 2 games. Both were on Saturday against Tallahassee State. Of course, Saturday's game, the first one ended in 6 innings. That was a 12-2 win. And then Saturday evening, it only went 5, 15-3. Pensacola State was able to beat Tallahassee in that one as well. Fly ball is headed back in foul. But on the road against Tallahassee, on Tuesday they had a high-scoring affair, back and forth, 18-17. Tallahassee was able to get the win there. Then Thursday it was 8-5. Pirates were able to get the win. So winning that series, 4-game series, 3-1. Pirates have put themselves in position in the standings to continue to move up. Three ones to count. That gets him swinging through the fastball up and in. Time is called. Full count, 3-2, 2 away, and a runner at second, who is J.C. Benek. Carson Small, he'll come set. Takes a look back at second. This is time and deals. So a sharp line drive. What a play by number 24, Mason O'Nate. The shortstop right there and able to make the play. Pirates are able to strand 1 on the bases. And other than that, the next 3 were set down. We're heading to the bottom of the first inning.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite.
Back live for the bottom of the first inning as Miguel Hugas is on the mound for Chipola. Taking a look at his season so far. 7-2 overall, 2-1 in conference play. ERA of 3.93 overall, 4.39 in conference play. At home has a 3.68. Then on the road, 5.40. He's pitched in 5 innings on the road, and there's a chopper, 0-8. It's a piece of that one. The mistake as he is going to beat that one out. Great base running and speed by Mason 0-8 as he's able to make it in time off of the error at second base. Nelson Lincoln Pack to the plate. Back the 2-hole hitter for Pensacola State College. Pirates already have a runner on base. Mason 0-8 as he was able to reach on the air. Hugas. Xandillas up and in and hits him. Pensacola State has a runner in scoring position here early. That's Caden Wilkes as he heads to the plate, and I tell you, had a big Saturday. Grand slam that was hit as able to add the runs to the board to help end the second game. Pensacola State with runners at first and second. Lincoln Pack able to get on as he was hit by a pitch. And 0-8 on the bases from the error at second. Hope settles in. Hugas from the stretch. Breaking ball down the middle for a strike. 0-1 is your count. You're at the bottom of the first. Taking another look at Chipola's overall, 29-20, 10-10 in conference play. There's a sharp line drive heading over. That one's going to fall. And making it on over at third is Mason 0-8 as time is called. A collision between 0-8 and the third baseman. It was Garrett Harper. It was a line drive that hit right into his glove, just came right off, and 0-8 sliding into the bag. May have hit his ankle there, but the bases are loaded for now. It's a good call. Everybody's safe. Checking on Harper as he was definitely taking off and trying to steal third was 0-8. Bases are loaded, no outs. O'Neill at third, Pack at second, Wilkes over at first. Taft Middleton at the plate, the right fielder. Left-handed hitter. Pirates looking to do damage here. Side part for a ball. 1-0 is your count. Pensacola State looking to drive in some runs here early. Good cut at that one and slicing it foul. Into the parking lot. Really over towards where they're building the new soccer field. Right behind us. What's the deal? It's a fastball. So then that's in for strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Of course, for Chipola. Played their last 2 games in Panama City on the road at Gulf Coast and lost those 2 games. Fight that one off is Middleton. Lost the first one 5-1, the second one 7-5. For Gulf Coast, went to Marietta and played 2 games. Gulf Coast was able to win the first one 11-2. Marietta was, of course, Chipola was able to take the 15-5 win at home on Thursday the 17th against Gulf Coast. Bases remain loaded. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Taft Middleton is at the plate. Good eye there, and that evens the count 2-2. There's the 2-2. So once again, they're taking a piece of it and hitting that one back and foul. Pensacola State, they just seem to get better and better as the year went on. Really stringing some wins together here late on in the season. Was right on the outside. Good eye there. Really this weekend, if you look at Pensacola State's success, a lot of it came at the plate in their discipline. Waiting for the right pitch to come across the plate. That one's in the dirt, and they are going to walk a ball 4, and a run will come in the score. Mason O'Nate gives the Pirates the lead as he touches home. Lincoln Pack at third, Caden Wilkes at second, Taft Middleton over at first. Will Barter step to the plate, no outs. PSC looking to keep the pressure on, and that one, some swinging through. It's a foul tip. 0-1. Lincoln Pack over at third now. Caden Wilkes up to second. Taft Middleton over at first. Barter able to fight that one off. 0-2. Some mistakes in the field. Also a few walks in this game, giving the Pirates a chance to strike here. Pensacola State looking for their first hit of the game. First base hit. That gets him swinging strike 3 as Barter will swing through. Be the first out in the bottom of the first, and Drew Reeves, an opportunity here with the bases loaded and 1 out as time is called. Catcher behind the plate, Cole Garner, heading out having a few words for Miguel Hugas, who Hugas is a two-way player, pitches and also hits. And he is batting 7th in the order today. for the Indians of Chipola. This breaking ball touches the inside part for a strike. Reeves is playing over at first base today. He had to make a play. It was a tough bounce, trying to keep up with it, and was able to make the throw. Over to Carson Small at first. 3-1 combination. Get things started here. Right-handed hitter takes a swing. That one gets through the gap. Out in left field. 1 run comes in the score. Here comes 2. He slides in. He makes it easily. Pirates extending their lead 3-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. How about a 2-run single for Drew Reeves? Of course, Lincoln Pack and Caden Wilkes was able to come in and score. Taft Middleton moving up towards second. So that keeps Reeves in. Middleton on the bases. With Hunter Vaughn stepping to the plate, left-handed hitter. Pirates saw a lot of quality at-bats, as I said. Last 2 games especially, but especially in the back half of the order from Vaughn, Glera, and Gummersbach. That's a great pitch on the inside for a strike. Pensacola State keeping the hot bats going. And just taking advantage of some of the mistakes Chipola has made here early to jump out to his 3-0 lead. Hugas kicks and deals, and there's a steal heading down towards third, and they're going to tag the runner Taft Middleton out at third. So 2 away. Two outs and a great throwdown by Cole Gardner. Two 2-1 count to Hunter Vaughn. Steps back in. It's a runner over at first. It's the outside part of the plate for a strike. Evens the count right back up. The second baseman for Pensacola State today. Looking to keep the inning alive and give Pensacola State some more opportunities as he checks back over at first. Sliding back in time is Drew Reeves. Fires in. That one's right back up the middle. Vaughn's able to make it in time and will reach on with an infield single. Just a tough play to make there out in the middle of the diamond. Pensacola State able to keep the inning alive, and that brings up the 8-hole hitter, Brendan Ugularia. Brendan with a chance here. Runner in scoring position and 2 outs. The right-handed hitter will settle in. He's playing at third today and played at third all weekend. Swings that one up and in. Steps back to the plate now. Hunter Vaughn over at first, Drew Reeves at second. Fighting that one off, jamming him right there in on the hands. No balls, 2 strikes. Pensacola State's first 3 batters were all able to get on base and come around and score. Here early on in the bottom of the first, 0-2. Side part. Good eye there. One ball, 2 strikes. There's the 1-2. Breaking ball is high. Trying to work this count back as he's able to get it back to even. Aguilera back to the plate. Here's the 2-2. That is going to be called there for strike 3. And that leaves 2 runners on the bases, but Pensacola State was able to bring 3 runs home. 3-0 as we head to the top of the second. We'll be right back.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or
Sam Parker stepping to the plate for Chipola here to start things off in the top of the second inning. Pensacola State was able to get 3 runs across last half inning. Will take advantage of some mistakes early on and get their first 3 batters to the plate. On and round the bases. Ball's 1 strike. Parker getting a piece of that one, hits it back and foul. No balls, 2 strikes. J.C. Vanek, the only hit so far for the Chipola Indians so far. Was able to get on with a 2-out double. There's a strikeout there, and swinging up and in, the second strikeout of the day. Carson Small, left-handed pitcher. Throwing with a lot of confidence here. Colin Gura, shortstop. He is at the plate, watches the first one go up and in for a ball. Lefty kicks and deals. That one's pulled. Way on the left side and foul. Right into the street. One ball, one strike. He's breaking balls low. Takes the count to 2-1. One out so far here in the top of the second inning. One's high, calling it 3-1. Runners on the bases, Pensacola State. I think some impressive plays on defense there in the first inning of play. It's a high fly ball heading out behind us in foul. Mason O'Day was able to end the inning on a impressive diving catch. He was all the way over towards second base when he made the play. It's a sharp ground ball. That one's going to be fair. It's going to roll all the way up against the wall in left field. And there is a one-out double by Colin Guerrero. And that was just a sharp ground ball over there towards the hot corner. Guerrero was trying to keep up with that one. Took a strange bounce to the left side and rolled all the way to the fence. And now the pitcher will step to the plate, Miguel Hugas. He's pitcher and also the designated hitter once he leaves the mound today. Looking for a bunt. He's able to pull back in time. Keep him jammed up and in there. One ball, no strikes, and one away. Got him jammed up and in. Count goes to 1-1. It's on the inside, a park called strike two. Both of these teams have played against each other early on in the year. It's part of the season in March where we'd have a home game and immediately go on the road and play that same team. There's a soft fly ball heading over in the right field. They're able to take that one in for the second out. What a fire over there from right field to second. What a throw. But as I was saying, these teams playing. First game on March 21st against Chipola. Pensacola State was able to win that one 15-6 through 7 innings. And Chipola, they were able to take the win at home 12-3 the very next game, and that game only went through 8 innings. So, even matchup as we're heading into today. 1-1 on the season series. On the inside, and that's going to catch him. Josiah Sagan will head down the first base line. 2 outs with Cole Garner. Stepping to the plate, the 9-hole hitter. First plate appearance of the day. He's playing behind the plate. Chance now. Runners at first and second. 2 outs. Way on the inside once again. It's towards the dirt. One's in the dirt and back, and Barter was able to keep that out in front. There's a chopper. Oh, Nate trying to make the play. What a scoop and throw. 6-3 combination to end the top of the second. Another great defensive play by O'Neill as no runs come across and 2 runners left on the bases off of 1 hit. We'll be right back.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
Jaden Gummersbach set to play for Pensacola State College. We're at the bottom of the order here in the bottom of the second. Pensacola State with a 3-0 lead. See if we can add on here. Fastball there. Lands in for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Second to last home game of the year. There's a nice liner right out towards right field. And it's going to roll towards the fence. Gummersbach heading towards second. He will make it in time. Pirates taking advantage and really coming out of the gate fast was Jaden Gummersbach. Was able to take the advantage of the mistake by Zaya Diaz. Turns that into extra bases there as Mason O'Nate's back to the plate as he reached on an error. Great base running on his part. Redshirt freshman from Columbus, Ohio. Here for a second plate appearance. Gets a soft piece of that one. Fly ball heading towards the second baseman, Josiah Sagan, as he's able to retire 0-8. One away with Lincoln Pack. Pack was hit by a pitch his last time up. One of the runners to come around and score as well. Get ready for the first pitch here, and that's side for a ball. Lincoln Pack playing his 33rd game of the year. .314 average, 11 home runs, 45 RBIs, and 34 runs. Also some success on the bases as well with 5 steals. Played in all the recent games. So that one coming in for a strike. Count is 2-1. Here on the 2-hole hitter, Lincoln Pack, Jane Gummersbach. Leadoff double to start things off here in the bottom of the second. Pack was swinging through that one on the inside part of the plate. Forces this count back to even, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hugas from the stretch. He deals. Great eye there. Another great at-bat at the plate for Pensacola State College, forcing the full count. .3-2 on the righty-on-righty matchup. High fly ball heading back towards left field and able to bring that one in. Of course, it's Sam Parker. 2 away. Caden Wilkes heading to the plate. It's a runner in scoring position in 2 outs. Wilkes, as I mentioned, big time last game, hitting the grand slam. Swings through that one for a strike. Wilkes is the redshirt freshman from Hendersonville, Tennessee. .324 average, 5 home runs, 30 RBIs. Swinging through strike 2. So has 17 runs as well on the year, playing his 28th game. High school, he played at Henderson High School for coach Justin Martin. As a senior, he batted .400 with 8 home runs. Then as a junior, he batted .380 with 7 home runs. .6'4", right-handed hitter. Takes a big swing at that one, and it's a high fly ball heading over into shallow right field. And able to bring that one in is the second baseman, Josiah Sagan, to end the inning. One is stranded over at second. It's 3-0 is your score. We'll be right back right after the break.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Back to the top of the order, Luke Williams stepping to the plate to start things off in the third inning. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Williams struck out swinging his last time up, back in the first. Watches the first pitch on the outside for a ball. For Luke Williams on the year, the sophomore from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Went to Hillcrest High School. His previous college, he played at University of Alabama. So a piece of that one, high fly ball, heading over into center field and bringing that one in. It's Jaden Gummersbach for the first out. One away with Garrett Harper heading towards the plate. He and Mason O'Neill had a big collision. O'Neill trying to take the bag at third. Steps in for his second plate appearance of the afternoon and wastes no time. It's a swing and a hit there as he will get on the bases with a one-out single. Now send J.C. Vanek to the plate. Three-hole hitter. Vanek is able to get the first hit of the game for Chipola. Two-out double back in the first. J.C. Vanek playing multiple positions today, playing over at first. Seen him so far this year, pitching and in the outfield. Sophomore from Lake Charles, Louisiana. Playing in his 47th game of the year. .392 average, 9 home runs, 41 RBIs. The three-hole hitter for Chipola. Runner at first with one out. That one hits him right on the elbow guard. Vanek will head down the first base line. Runners on first and second and one away. Chipola with a runner in scoring position and brings up the cleanup hitter, Zay Diaz, who hit that liner to Mason O'Neill, who made the incredible diving play. Here he is once again in that shift. O'Neill. Pirates have three infielders there on the right side. Time is called. Coach Llewellyn walking out on the mound. Have a quick discussion with his infield. Also his pitcher Carson Small as well. As I mentioned, the last home game is on Thursday, and it will be sophomore day here at Pensacola State College at 5 p.m. Central. Please tune in to the Pensacola State College Pirate Network and also on WSRE Connect 23.5. We'll recognize the sophomores here for this Pirate team. So Diaz will step back in. Runners at first and second. One out, the right fielder. Back to the plate. Great pitch and throw on the outside part, called strike. Owen wants to count. Pirates staying out in that shift. And the ball goes towards the backstop on the wild pitch. Runners will advance. The second and third. Now we have two runners in scoring position. This 3-0 game. The count is 2-1. Two balls, one strike. Great off-speed pitch there. It's him swinging way out in front of that one. It's reading fastball out of the hands, and it's a great look there from Small. Counts even back up 2-2 with one away. Where's that second and third? Let's pull foul. Garrett Harper over at third. He was able to reach on the single. J.C. Vanek was hit by a pitch. Count is 2-2. On the outside part of the plate, full count. Of course, for number 24, Zay Diaz, sophomore from Miramar, Florida. Playing his 45th game of the year, 302 average, 11 home runs, 46 RBIs. There's a high fly ball into the infield. Able to make the play was, of course, Drew Reeves, the first baseman. Two outs now. Two runners in scoring position. We'll see if Carson Small can get out of this jam. Top of the third inning with Sam Parker heading to the plate. Their left-handed hitter. He struck out swinging his last time up. Which is the first one go high for a ball. Sam Parker, the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia. Just pulls that one towards the Pirate dugout and foul. One ball, one strike. Playing in his 47th game of the year, 238 average, 6 home run, 35 RBIs. 27 runs the year as well. Pirate infield shifted once again against these lefties. In years past, we saw this a lot in the major leagues, for sure. Pirates are able to take advantage here of these pull hitters. Three Pirate infielders there on the right side of the infield. For the audience at home that may not know, they do this because on the scouting report it says they like to pull the ball most of the time. Great eye there. That was a great pitch, just barely got on the outside part of the plate. So meaning, if you're a left-handed hitter, that means most of the time you'll see them pull the ball out to right field. And was called strike three, and my goodness, what a delay there. Runner Sam Parker, he was expecting to get down the first base line for a walk, but it was called for strike three. 2 runners left on the bases. The Small is able to get out of the jam. Scores 3-0. We'll be right back right after the break.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
Bottom of the third inning. We're at Pirate Field as we're getting ready for Taft Middleton. Swings at the first pitch, opposite field fly ball, heading back towards the warning track and making the play. Left field and running that one down is Sam Parker, 1 away. 1 away. Last 4 Pirate batters at the plate all flew out. Will Barter has his chance here. He struck out swinging. His last time up, waste nose time. Liner to center field. 2 away. Going to make that play is Luke Williams. 2 outs with Drew Reeves. And an opportunity here. Of course, for Reeves with 2 RBIs. 5th single that he hit back in the first inning. Just that one go by for a fastball. And a strike. 1-1's the count. It's a high fly ball heading out towards the right center gap, and that's going to bounce off the wall. Look for extra bases. He runs in and will reach on a 2-out stand-up double. Drew Reeves on the bases for Pensacola State College. Hunter Vaughn, now with an opportunity here, the second baseman. Also has a single as well. Second plate appearance here today. Swings at the first pitch. Pirates staying aggressive at the plate here early. Fly ball heading over and towards right field and able to bring that one in. Is the second baseman, Josiah Sagan, and that is 3 away. One stranded over at second. 3-0 is your score. We'll be right back.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Top of the fourth inning, 3-0, Pensacola State with the lead. Colin Guerrera at the plate, and still out there on the mound for Pensacola State College is Carson Small. Let's throw in there for a strike. Small got himself in a jam back in the third inning. Runners at second and third, was able to work out of that one. Caught Sam Parker strike out. So he struck out looking. Small kicks and deals as a chopper towards zone 8. He picks it up on the run for the throw, the 6-3 combination, and the first out. One away with Miguel Hugas, the pitcher for the Chipola Indians. Steps back up to the plate. He flew out over into right field his last time up. Pieces that one back in foul. The runners on the bases here. Another foul ball hit. Behind us in the parking lot. Count is 0-2. You're in the top of the fourth, one away. Small from the stretch. Deals that one high. One and two is the count. Soft flyer. Able to take advantage of that one's Hunter Vaughn as he makes the play and out number 2. Josiah Sagan hit by a pitch his last time up. Second plate appearance for him. Sophomore from Richmond, Virginia is a switch hitter. Which is the first one go high for a ball. Playing his 47th game of the year. 307 average, 2 home runs, 29 RBIs. Scored 24 runs and 4 stolen bases on the year. Small kicks and deals. And a hitter's count 2-0. 2 outs, no runners on the bases. Pensacola State in a normal shift in the infield. Outfielders also playing at a normal level as well, not playing too shallow nor too deep. Count is 3-0. 3-0 was there, and that one's called a strike. Small trying to work his way back into the count. That was the automatic. Count moves back to 3-1. Switch hitter gets a piece of that one and hits it back in foul. Excellent job by Carson Small so far in this game. Another great at bat. He's able to work out there on the mound. 3-2. It's in the dirt as ball 4. Really tried to battle his way back to that one. Was able to get the count back to full. Gives up the walk. So we head to the 9-hole hitter, Cole Garner. Garner playing behind the plate today. The sophomore from LaGrange, Georgia, to LaGrange High School. This is his 42nd game of the year. There's a liner back and it is foul. .313 average, 1 home run, 17 RBIs, 24 runs scored with 5 stolen bases on the year. There's a liner right back up the middle. He'll reach on with a 2-out single. I'll send Luke Williams an opportunity back to the plate. 0 for 2 days so far for Williams. Williams, the Tuscaloosa native. As I mentioned, went to Hillcrest High School. So went to school at the University of Alabama as well. Runners on first and second and 2 outs. Was blocked out in front. Carson Small doing everything he can to get out of this one. There's a runner in scoring position, 2 away. There's a soft grounder. Back to first, and a 3 unassisted will end the inning. 2 runners on, off of 1 hit. Your score still remains 3-0.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
Some perfect weather for baseball here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 75 degrees, right on the dot here in Pensacola, Florida. Brendan Aguilera at the plate. Bounces out in front. 1 ball, 1 strike. Take a look at the Pirates' third baseman, the freshman. Playing his 27th game of the year, 290 average, 7 RBIs, 18 runs. He's a high chopper. Picked towards the mound, able to make the play, the 1-3 combination. That one got way up in the air. There you go, Hugas was able to make the play. With 1 away, Jaden Gummersbach. Center fielder for the Pirates will make his 2nd plate appearance. Swinging at that first one for a strike. For Gummersbach. 248 average, 2 home runs, 14 RBIs. 27 runs off of 7 stolen bases. That one's in the dirt for a ball. Pieces that one back foul. Of course, the freshman's from Mount Dora, Florida. To TNXL Academy and High School. It's in the dirt. He played travel ball for the Canes. Canes, Florida, under Coach Brian Martinez. It's an opportunity here. He has 1 double, and he is going to sit down strike 3 with 2 away. 2 away with Mason O'Nate. Last time up. flew out to second base. Left-handed hitter. Back in the top of the order. Playing his 41st game of the year. .299 average, 2 home runs, 22 RBIs. Scored 49 times. That's 20 stolen bases. Way off the plate for a ball. Renee watching that one going through the dirt. 2-1. Reached on an error back in the first inning, came around and scored. That one's going to hit him. So he'll get back on the bases. Gives Lincoln Pack a chance at the plate. Lincoln Pack, he was hit by a pitch, came around and scored back in the first inning. And in the second, he flew out to left field. Gets hit again. So after the first two batters, Brendan Ugalera and Jaden Gummersbach sit down. Back-to-back batters are being hit by pitches. That will bring up the right-handed hitter, Caden Wilkes. Reached on an error by the third baseman back in the first, then flew out to second in the second. There's a chance here. Runner at first and second and 2 outs. First one going the inside for a ball. Wilkes listed as a catcher, but today is a designated hitter. Playing his 28th game of the year. Taking a look at so far on his year. Really just in conference play. He's got 4 home runs in conference play. 26 RBIs. 4 out of his 5 home runs hit in conference. And there's a high fly ball heading back towards right field. And able to look that one in is Zay Diaz. So your score here is 3-0. We'll be right back right after the break.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Score remains 3-0. Here in the top half of the fifth, Pensacola State able to get all three of their runs in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch will come in for a strike for number 26, Garrett Harper. Harper so far today, he grounded out. Also has a single as well, 1 for 2 for him, and watches the first two go by for a strike. And still out there on the mound's the left-handed pitcher, Carson Small. He's entering through his third time through the order. Facing up against a two-hole hitter. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1 and 2. 2 that hurt. Evens the count up 2 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. It's a sharp line drive, and that's going to get through over into left field. And able to get on the bases is Garrett Harper with a leadoff single to start things off here in the top of the fifth inning. J.C. Vanek will step up to the plate. Hit a double back in the first inning. Was hit by a pitch back in the third. He was stranded at second base. Chipola's had a few opportunities to score in this game. Had runners in scoring position in every inning so far, just not able to push any through as Carson Small doing a great job out there on the mound, and so some great defensive plays as well in the field. 3-0 is the score. Runner over at first in a 1-0 count. It's on the inside for a ball. J.C. Vanek there hitting as a check back over the first on Garrett Harper. Vanek in conference play, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. So 6 walks on the year in conference. Two balls, 1 strike. Two and 1 against the first baseman. There's another pull foul. Two balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner at first is Harper. Pirates in a double play shift. Good hit there into left center and able to bring it in. Of course, as the left fielder Lincoln Pack, he's able to get one away with Zay Diaz stepping to the plate. Diaz 0 for 2 so far. Lined out to the shortstop. back in the first and flew out. So to the first baseman. Third plate appearance here in the fifth. On the outside for a ball. Two balls, no strikes, one out. We're over at first, and once again, Pirate infielders all lining up on the right side. The only one is towards shortstop, Zucalera. Again, checking back over at first. Gets him swinging. Two balls, one strike. They're on the bottom of the zone. At number 24, Zay Diaz. Sophomore for Miramar. Playing in his 21st conference game. 6 home runs, conference play, 19 RBIs. Been walked 14 times. Right now he's ahead in the count, 3-1. It's a grounder. Able to make the play is 080, gets 1 and 2. The double play. And that will end the top of the fifth inning. 3-0 is your score. We'll be right back right after the break.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for
Taft Middleton with his third plate appearance of the day. Up and watches first one go by for a strike. Ball's one strike to Middleton, who was caught stealing back in the first. Also flew out today as well. Swings at the second pitch he sees. That's back towards the wall and able to bring that one in. Was Sam Parker for the first out. In the bottom half of the 5th inning. Will Barter with an opportunity here. Catcher will step up to the plate. That would bounce out in front for a ball. Pulls that one. That's going to go and land up to the left field fence. Barter is going to reach on a stand-up double. Pirates with another hit on the board. Drew Reeves with his 3rd plate appearance. 2-run single back in the 1st inning. Also has a double on the day as well back in the 3rd. We'll see what he can do here in the 5th. 3-0 score, Pensacola State with the lead. It's a piece of that one. It's going to be a soft roller. Right side, but the runner will advance. 2 away. Now with Hunter Vaughn. Number 31, Hunter Vaughn. 39th game of the year, 263 average, 3 home runs, 15 RBIs. It's 23 runs and 4 stolen bases. Let's see, swings at the first pitch and through for a strike. The freshman is from Campbellsville, Kentucky. Bats left-handed and fields right. Pirates with a runner at 3rd and 2 away. Soft fly ball heading over as the 3rd baseman is able to bring that one in, Garrett Harper, and that will end the inning. Runner stranded over at 3rd. 3-0 is your score. We're heading to the top of the 6th.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Five, 6, and 7-hole hitters heading to the plate for the Indians of Chipola to start things off here in the top half of the 6th inning. Sam Parker is up first. That one going the outside for a ball. So strike landing there on the outside corner. Left fielder Parker so far today is busy out on the field. Struck out twice so far in this game in his third plate appearance here in the 6th. Another great pitch. I mean, back-to-back fastballs. Just perfectly located. Down and away, right on the corner. 1-2 is the count. One's in the dirt. Able to block that one up. Evens the count back up 2-2. Pensacola State, as I mentioned earlier tonight, doing a great job out on the field. It's just pulled hard and a foul. Was low. Full count 3-2. Leadoff hitter Sam Parker. Number 33, the sophomore from Atlanta, Georgia, steps back in. Faces the 3-2 and gets a piece of that one. Be able to stay at the plate. Playing his 19th conference game. 5 out of his 6 home runs coming in conference play. 15 RBIs. Watches that one high for ball 4 as that will be his 16th walk. Conference play on the year. His time is called and Coach Llewellyn is heading out towards the mound. Quick conversation with his pitcher and also the infield here. 3-0 is your score. Pensacola State was able to get all 3 runs. They're in the bottom of the 1st inning. Ever since there, it's been close a few times. They're stranded on 2nd and 3rd, and that will be the end of Carson Small's day as he had a great one. We're heading to the bullpen. We're going to take a quick break.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This
Isaiah Espinoza checks in for Pensacola State College. 12.46 ERA on the year. 0-1 record, 15 appearances. So making his 16th of the year. 17 1/3 innings pitched. From Homestead, Florida. Piece of that one hits that one back in foul. Breaking balls in the dirt. Of course, Homestead being pretty close to Miami. Pretty popular racetrack down there. A high fly ball heading over towards center field. Gummersbach on the run, lays out and makes the play. What a play. So Miguel Hugas is stepping back to the plate, the pitcher for Chipola. Espinoza will step back in. That one on the outside corner for a strike. So I mentioned a pretty popular racetrack down in Homestead. The NASCAR Cup Series is planning on having their championship back there in 2026, as that's a ground ball. Trying to turn two and make the play, and only able to get one. 0-8. A little bit hesitation as he steps on the bag. He's able to get the force out. Parker. Hugas will reach on a fielder's choice. Josiah Sagan to the plate now. Espinoza comes in and pretty quickly is able to get 2 outs. This part's called a strike. Second so far today. Hit by a pitch and also reached on a walk as well. Great breaking ball. Swinging strike 2. 0-2's the count, 2 away with a runner over at first. Runner's going to go ahead and take off towards second as he slides in, and he is out. Pensacola State gets out of the inning there as we head to the bottom half of the 6th.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Huga's still out on the mound for Chipola. First pitch will come in and be a strike. Here in the bottom of the sixth inning, 8, 9, and 1 batters to play for Pensacola State. Aguilera's at the plate. Watches that one go by for count 1-1 as he struck out looking back in the first and grounded out. Back in the fourth. One bounced way out in front. 2 balls, 1 strike. Going to bring this up again because it is pretty important. Looking at the Panhandle Conference standings, of course, Gulf Coast leading the way 15-9, and conference play Northwest Florida 12-8. Pensacola State right behind them, 11-9, and right behind Pensacola, of course, is Chipola, 1 game back, 10-10. So really tight there amongst the top 4. Of course, Tallahassee on the bottom, 4-16. Chopper out in front and trying to make the play. Aguilera's down the line. He is thrown out. What a play made there by Josiah Sagan. "5-3 combination had to really run that one out and get it. The center fielder Gummersbach, who's 1 for 2 so far, has an opportunity here. Got him with the double back in the second. And struck out looking back in the 4th inning. 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out here in this 3-0 game. The bottom of the 6th inning. Count moves to 1-1. Some swinging in the dirt for strike 2. That one low. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Gets him swinging strike 3. 2 up, 2 down to start things off here in the bottom of the 6th as we head to the top of the order. Mason O'Nate. Busy day out on the field, also at the plate. First Pirate scorer of the day. Reached on an error in the first inning. Flew out to second in the second, then was hit by a pitch and stranded at second. It's in the dirt. Almost. But called a strike. 0-1's the count with 2 outs. Watches that one go high for a ball. 1-1. One ball, one strike with 2 away. Count is 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. No runners on base. Nate watches that one go low. Count stays 2-2. Is he able to get a piece of that one and slice it foul? The 2-2 pitch. Oh, Nate really working up there at the plate. First 2 batters up, first 2 batters down for Pensacola State. Ugalera's ground out. Soft ground out over to third, and Gummersbach strikeout. Oh, Nate really working hard. Pensacola State's leadoff hitter. As he has been most of the year, the lefty steps back in. It's a soft liner right back up the middle. He's on with a base hit. Lincoln Pack will head to the plate. Runner at first and 2 outs. Left fielder stands in. Breaking ball, go low on the outside for a strike. Lincoln Pack at the plate, 4th plate appearance for him. Great job able to hold up in time there. Thought about going through. Count goes to 1-1. Shortstop O'Neill over at first. 1-1's the count. Runner taking off, heading towards second. He slides in, and he is out. So that will do it for the 6th inning. Nate tagged out, trying to steal second. 3-0 is your score. We're heading towards the 7th.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Go top of the 7th inning. Josiah Sagan at the plate. Isaiah Espinoza out there came in for relief last inning for Pensacola State College. Working fastball on the outside for a strike. He's ahead in the count here. 0-2. Balls 2 strikes, and that gets him swinging strike 3. Cole Garner now to the plate. So far it's grounded out. Also got on with a single back in the 4th inning. 3rd plate appearance for him of the day. Opportunity here is a fastball. And for a strike. No balls, 1 strike with 1 out. Top half of the 7th inning. Grounder heading up to second. Picks up, throws it on the first, the 4-3 combination. 2 away. The first 2 batters retired early here in the top of the 7th as we head back to the top of the order. Luke Williams able to step to the plate here. He struck out swinging in the 1st inning, flew out to center field. It also grounded out in the 4th. Swinging at the first pitch and getting a piece of it and hitting it foul. Showing bunt, able to pull back in time. Williams so far not able to get on base tonight. Sun is slowly starting to go down here in Pensacola. Another grounder. Trying to lay out and make the play is Vaughn when it gets right past him. It's a 2-out single hit there by Luke Williams. This 3-0 game as Garrett Harper has his opportunity now. 2 for 3 days so far for Harper with 2 singles. One coming in the 3rd, the other one coming in the 5th. Checking back over at first, able to slide back in time. 3-0, 2 outs. Pensacola State with the lead here. First game of this 4-game series against Chipola. Of course, tonight's game and Thursday night will be sophomore night. 2 games Saturday on the road in Marianna. A piece of that one, hits it back, and it is foul. One ball, 1 strike. With 2 away. Gives him swinging strike 2. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Harper now. Chance here, 2 for 3 day. Espinoza from the stretch. He kicks, gets him swinging, strike three. Another great inning there from Isaiah Espinoza as we head into the 7th inning stretch. We'll be right back right after the break.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
We'll go back live in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pirates back to the plate. Swinging at the first pitch and hitting that one foul is Lincoln Pack. Steps back in. Had a plate appearance back in the 6th, but the out was on. Mason O'Dade, who was trying to steal second, back once again at the plate. Opportunity here is that one off the plate for a ball. Bounced out in front right off the catcher's mask. Two balls, one strike. Grounder heading past the infield. A little miscommunication going for the ball and trying to make it two is Lincoln Pack as he hustles down the first base line and takes the turn and takes the extra bases. Start things off here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Caden Wilkes, the designated hitter, head to the plate. Great amount of speed there. Pack takes advantage of the hop and heads through. Took that wide turn around first and headed for extra bases with Caden Wilkes heading to the plate. Time is called. So we might be heading to the bullpen here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Of course, the coach for Chipola, Jeff Johnson, They're making the decision as Rush Hickson heads out there to have a quick discussion. For Caden Wilkes heading to the plate. This will be his 4th plate appearance here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Decided they're going to go ahead and just leave Miguel Hugas out there. We'll continue play. 1-0's the count. Caden Wilkes now want to hit the outside part for a strike. One ball, one strike. Way on the outside, 2-1. High fly ball heading over into shallow right field. Able to make the play. And get the first out is the first baseman, J.C. Vanek. Pirates have a runner at second with one away, and Taft Middleton heading to the plate. The right fielder is caught stealing back in the first. Able to get on base, but then flew out twice, both times out to left field. Left-handed hitter settles in. Takes a big swing at that one. It's through for a strike. One ball, one strike, one away. 3-0 Pensacola State with their lead. In the bottom of the 7th inning. Their opposite field fly ball. They back it over, and that's going to hit off the glove. One will come around to try to score. And that hit right off the glove of the left fielder, Sam Parker. Lincoln Pack's able to come on and score and extend this lead 4-0. Will Barter at the plate. Time is called. We are heading to the bullpen here. Bottom of the 7th inning, one out. And that's going to do it for Miguel Hugas is pitching. So we're going to take a quick break. 4-0 is your score.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Back live after the pitching change to the bullpen. Number 23, Jacob Beland. Check into the game, the freshman from Cincinnati, Ohio. It's an opportunity here. Will Barter swinging through for the strike. One away here in the bottom of the 7th. Beland making his 13th appearance. It's one start on the year. This ball outside part of the plate. One win, no losses, as a 3.20 ERA. .59 in conference play. Fly ball's heading back, and it is hit foul. 7th appearance in conference play. It's pitched 9 2/3 of innings. Boy, at home he's really good. The ERA of 1.04. On the road, 5.91. 10 2/3 pitch on the road. By far had his best month in January. 1.50 ERA in January, and here in April he's got 2.70. This is his 3rd appearance in April. He's only pitched 3 1/3 inning. He'll reach on. Ball 4, Will Barter. He's able to get on the bases. Pirates with runners at first and second with one out. Well, number 5, Drew Reeves, the first baseman, will step to the plate. It's an opportunity here. 2-run single back in the first for Drew Reeves. Swings at that one, and the force out at third to turn the double play as they're able to do so. One is left stranded on the bases. Pirates are able to get a run across. It's 4-0. We're heading to the top of the 8th.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
We appreciate you watching live on the Pensacola State College Pirate Network and also on WSRE Connect 23.5. Pensacola State College baseball playing against the Chipola Indians here at Pirate Field. Espinoza kicks and deals. That one's low for a ball. J.C. Vanek, left-handed hitter for the Indians. Takes a big swing. Misses that one as Pensacola State was able to get another run across. Stuvier out in left field. 4-0. Pensacola State has the lead. Last 4 games of the year. Very important games indeed. As far as conference standings goes. Pensacola State has a chance to, if they get a few of these games and Northwest loses a few, they have a chance to jump up to second place in the Panhandle Conference standings. Northwest is 12-8, Pensacola 11-9. So they are right there. Chipola's 10-10. It's right up the middle. Onate picks that one up, throws it on the first, and the stretch. Able to get the out. First baseman back at home. That is a great play there by Drew Reeves, really stretching out to make the play. 6-3 combination. First out with Zay Diaz. Right fielder watches the first one go low for a ball. Diaz in this game, this is his 4th plate appearance, hit into a double play back into the 5th. Also flew out back in the 3rd, then lined out to a shortstop in the 1st inning. Great breaking ball. Called a strike there. Something to note, I mean, Pensacola State, the last 10 games have really turned it on. Pouring the wins on. They have a 7-3 record. Best in the conference in the last 10 games. Won their last 3. Well, the rest of the Panhandle Conference teams like Gulf Coast and Northwest, they went 5-5, and Chipola and Tallahassee went 4-6 over the last 10. Slow 4 ball. See Pensacola State early on in the year trying to figure things out, trying to figure out the lineup that works best for them. They have a lot of freshmen playing out there on the field. Super young team. Check the swing. Did he go around? The answer is no. So he'll head down the first base line as he is hit by a pitch. Sam Parker will head to the plate. Left fielder. Opportunity here was called out on the force out. Force out at second. Takes a sharp hit. That one's going to roll all the way towards the fence. And they're going to go ahead and wave him around the score. The throw at the plate. He slides in and makes it in time. RBI double hit by Sam Parker. Chipola is able to get on the board. 4-1 is the score now. One away. Time is called. Coach Lou walking back out there. He will head to the bullpen. Yes, he does indeed here in the top of the 8th inning with one away. 4-1's your score.
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
Pitching change for Pensacola State College. Here in the top half of the 8th inning. Great fastball in is called a strike. Of course, number 2 out there on the mound, Dalton Biggs. Sophomore from Cantonment. Right-handed pitcher. .81 ERA. There's a high fly ball on the left side, and it's hit foul. 5-1. This is a record off of 15 appearances. 28 1/3 innings pitched. That one's pulled back on the right side and hit foul. The ball's 2 strikes. Pitch is high. So coming into pinch hit for Chipola is number 2. Actually, he didn't come in the pinch hit. He's been in the game the whole time. Number 2, Colin Guerrero. That one out towards center field, and Bushbach's able to make the play. 2 outs now. Miguel Hugas is stepping to the plate. Left-handed hitter. Flew out to right field back in the second. Flew out the second back in the fourth. Hender's fielder's choice back in the sixth, and it's called on the force out the second. Swings at the first pitch and hits that one back and foul. 4-1 score here in the top of the eighth. Runner over at second. There's a chopper over to first and able to make the play. At first was Drew Reeves. So he ends the top of the eighth inning. One run comes across with one runner stranded off of one hit. 4-1 your score.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order.
Scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
Groundbreaking orthopedic care is more than top-rated quality scores, more than leading-edge treatment options, more than world-class care close to home. It's all that and more. Andrews Institute. Groundbreaking care.
This tradition starts early because it's worth getting up for. Home or away, keep your team coming back for more. Bring them together with barbecue. Order Sonny's Catering.
Jacob Boland back out on the mound here in the bottom of the eighth inning. Pensacola State out on the field, Hunter Vaughn. Step up to hit first as we are at the seventh and eighth. 9-hole hitters in the order. On the outside for a ball. Vaughn so far today, single back in the first, then flew out twice, one in the third, the other time in the fifth. It's called for strike two there. Strike one there. 1-1 is the count. I got him swinging strike two. Just predicting it before it even happened. 1-2. It's 4-1 game. Chipola College was able to get on the board in the last half inning. Send him down, strike three. First strikeout for Jacob Boland. Ugalera now to the plate. He is 0 for 3. Struck out looking back in the first. Grounded out in the fourth. Also the sixth as well. 0 for 3 today for him so far. That one going the outside for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. It's way on the outside, ball 3. Count is 3-0. Goes down the middle. Automatics called a strike. Thursday, game 2 between Chipola College. It is sophomore day here in Pensacola, Florida. High fly ball over into second base. Able to bring that one home. Of course, is Josiah Sagan. Two away with Jaden Gummersbach heading towards the plate. Lay down the bunt and it's called a strike. Big swing there on the breaking ball. A lot of action on that breaking ball. Back on the inside. That a lot of movement. 0-2 with 2 away. Gets him swinging strike 3. 1-2-3, bottom of the 8th inning. Into the top of the 9th. 4-1's your score.
Join me for Sports Spotlight, Thursday nights at 7 and Sunday mornings at 10:30 on WSRE, PBS, or anytime on WSRE.org and the PBS app.
Top of the 9th inning, 4-1. We'll see if Pensacola State can win game 1 of this series right here. Fastball on the outside, called a ball. Out on the mound, of course, the third pitcher of the night for Pensacola State, Dalton Biggs, and that one's called a strike. Almost same exact location as the first one, but the count's 1-1. Sharp grounder on the right side, and that's going to hit foul. Dalton Biggs, second year with the Pirates here. And gets him swinging, and it's going to be strike 3. Josiah Sagan didn't really even try to head down the first base line, so he just tagged out. Cole Gardner stepping up to the plate. Only his third plate appearance. Actually his fourth here, as he is 1 for 3. One out, no runners on. Scores 4-1. It's in the outside part. 4 ball. Great fastball there. Touching the inside part for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. With 1 away. High fly ball over on the right side and trying to make the play. That one's going to land in the Pirate bullpen. Evens the count up 2-2. Cole Gardner grounded out in the second, hit a single back in the 4th, then grounded out in the 7th. See what he can do here. Dalton Biggs kicks and deals, another ground out. Glerick set up, throws it on the first. The Pirates are 1 out away to taking game 1 here in Pirate Field. I'll send Luke Williams back to the plate, who has 1 base hit in this game. His last time up in the 7th. See if the Pirates can slam the door here. Great fastball there. Side part of the plate for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. Gets him swinging strike 2. Way out in front of that one. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no runners on. 4-1 Pensacola State with the lead. Dalton Biggs from the windup. He deals. That's called strike 3. What an ending. A 3-up, 3-down, top of the 9th inning. Pensacola State taking the win 4-1 over the Chipola Indians. Wow, what a game that was. Pensacola State able to get 3 runs in the first. And also getting a 1 more insurance run there in the 7th as Lincoln Pack's able to score that one. Off the error that was hit over into left field. Taft Middleton putting a good hit on that one. Pensacola State will take the win and win their 4th game in a row. So that's going to do it here. 4-1 is the score. And we are going to look ahead at Thursday for Sophomore Day, starting here at 5 p.m. Central against Chipola College. We'll have 2 games on the road in Marianna. First game starting at 1 p.m. against Chipola. The second game starting at 4. That's going to do it here. We appreciate you watching live on the Pensacola State College Pirate Network. Also on WSRE Connect 23.5 from Jamie Settle back in the booth. I'm Aubrey Elmore. I hope everybody has a great night, and go Pirates!